Students, first off, before you watch this video, make sure that you've already watched the Rounding with Sig Figs video because you need to do that first. This video is going to be the first one about actual calculations. This video is going to go over adding and subtracting using Sig Fig rules. I'm going to go ahead and share my whiteboard here. Now, when you're adding and subtracting, the rules are different than when you're multiplying and dividing. So adding and subtracting, you're looking at the numbers after the decimal point. And you want to round your answer to whichever number has the fewest numbers after the decimal point. So let's go over a couple of examples here. So let's say we have 53 plus 17.1 plus 3.097. Well, this number has 3 numbers after the decimal point. This one has 1 number after the decimal point, but this one has no numbers after the decimal point. So when you add all of these up together and you get 73.197, your answer has to be rounded so it has whichever one of these, the fewest numbers after the decimal point. So since the first number has 0 numbers after the decimal point, our answer has to be rounded so it has 0 numbers after the decimal point, and we would record our answer as 73. So let's do another example. Let's say we have 0.0324 plus 22.7 plus 9.2. So when we add all of these together and add them up, we get 31.9324. Sorry, my decimal point came out really light there. Now when we round our answer, we need to round it to whichever one of these numbers up here has the fewest numbers after the decimal point. So the last 2 numbers only have 1 number after the decimal, so we need to round our answer so it has 1 number after the decimal. We look to the number behind it to tell us what to do with that number, and we would record our answer as 31.9. All right? It's going to be the same rules apply with subtracting. So let's say we have 297.1 minus 17. Well, when we plug it into the calculator, we get our answer to be 280.1. Because this number here has no numbers after the decimal point. This one has 1, but this one has the fewest, 17. No numbers after the decimal. Our answer cannot have any numbers after the decimal, and we would have to round our answer to 280. In our final example, let's say we have 16.86 minus 9.9. We plug that into the calculator, we would get 6.96. This one has 2 numbers after the decimal. This only has 1, so our answer can only have 1 number after the decimal. So we're going to round to this position here. We look to the 6 to tell us what to do, and that would tell us to round the 9 up, which would cause the 6 to round up. But we can't just record our answer as 7. This tells us that we have to have 1 number after the decimal point, so we have to put 0.0 and record our answer like that. All right, those are the rules for adding and subtracting. Let me know if you guys have any questions.